Good evening. We have someone in the room that's new today, so I want to take this opportunity to do the emotional body, because of course here you don't get a chance to do that as we do in Woodstock. So yeah, people are excited about that. So when we have someone new, it's just wonderful. They get to do an exercise they love. So we're going to work with that. I want to talk a little bit about this technique for you, and it's good for everyone to hear this all of the time and really listen, digest it, assimilate it. So this technique is really about using you, who you are, and what you bring to the role. Not what you have to bring, but you, who you are. And you will learn with it to really use your authentic self, your own spontaneity, your own truth. That's where your star power is. That's where your power is, within the authentic self. We also learn how to transform who you are into that character. But you always do it by starting with your own thoughts and your own feelings, your own interior monologue. You, as you work, open up the hologram of who you are, and what that means is you get to access parts of you you never even thought you had. So that soon it starts really becoming the character's thoughts. But you always have to begin with you, not what you think the character's feeling. You get there by really being who you are. We spoke about this a little while ago. It bears repeating. When I first started teaching, I said, well, I want this to be really about feeling what you're feeling, not pushing emotions, not remembering back, not imagining into the future, just what's going on right now. So it could be very electric, very immediate. And we accomplished that with these things that I'm talking about. Then I said, wow, at this point, wouldn't it be great if I could teach actors to really transform who they are into that character, meaning it's you, totally expanded, totally beyond your limitations, totally into a different realm that you never even thought was you. So we do that, and that's, the work we do on that is very amazing. And then I thought, okay, where do we want to go with that? I thought, oh, if we could only really work on a scene also, without it becoming just technical and a mind trip. And I find that using the imagination, and really having you live there, brings that about. We were talking about that today, Maria, about knowing what's going on in the scene, and really being able to, nail what you want to do. It's really about being very decisive and going for whatever you're going for without worrying, is it right, is it wrong? And just really go for it. And a director will say to you, wrong direction or right direction, but you're bringing something in that's very vital and something that you can believe in and to present to a director. So we're accomplishing all those things, which is really, really a tribute, which is very nice. If you don't really lift it off the page, if you don't really create, if you don't really go for it in the way that you can go for it, in being the best you can be, you are acting in a similar way as painting by numbers. That's what it is. It's acting by rote. The writer writes it. And of course the circumstances are the guidelines there. But it's you as an artist creating. Got it? That makes sense to you? Good. So, without further ado, we're going to work with the emotional body. The emotional body has every emotion in. Usually we just play the same one or two emotions constantly. But when you open that up, it's an emotional body, just as you have a physical body that you can feel, even though you're not running or walking, you can feel your body. In the same way we have an emotional body. It just means emotional energy. emotional energy. So if you take a look at the tone of the script, it might be argumentative, it might be romantic, but that doesn't mean that you're arguing or you're romantic. What else can you be in that period of time?
Comedic.
Right? Okay, good. So we're going to do the exercise now. I think, Mark, we're going to shut that off for the exercise.